All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Good morning, everyone. I'm Zach Gitlin, Vice President of Strategy and Operations, and I'm thrilled to kick things off with you guys today. We got quite an awesome class to celebrate. Normally, I'm in the back of the house, crossing my fingers that the live stream doesn't go down, but today I'm up here to just talk about some changes that we're going to be making to the program. As you know, the school's grown quite a bit in the past couple of years, and as we've grown, so has the length of graduation. We recognize that 2 hours is probably a little bit too long for the dogs to sit here, for humans to sit here. We're all holding it by the end of the thing. So we're trying to trim things up where we can while still making it, a meaningful day for everybody. We went through it as a team, and it's like, definitely can't cut the graduates. Definitely can't cut the puppy raisers. We want to hear from you guys. And we also want to hear from our incarcerated individuals that really poured their hearts into making these dogs happen. So with that, it's just, a long program, but we're doing our best to make changes to make it shorter. If you have any feedback on things you like, don't like, things we could add, take away, let us know, shoot us an email. We're open to just about anything. So in the name of keeping it short, it's my honor to introduce our new president. I have the utmost confidence that Tony will be an incredible leader and visionary for this organization. So everybody, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Mr. Tony Blevins.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good morning. All right, so I'm going to start right off, and Sandy Bennett, everyone knows Sandy Bennett here, so Sandy Bennett told me I had to smile throughout this whole program, so I'm letting her know I challenged her with that right now. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to Guide Dogs of America and Tender Loving Canines, located here in Silmar, California, on our 7.5 beautiful acre campus for our first graduation of service dogs for 2025. I would like to invite Valentina, Girl Scout Troop 70372 of the greater Los Angeles area, on stage for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hello, audience. Please stand. Kindly put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Valentine. In this class, we have been dealing with the horrific fires of the past week and found out one of our own clients is a Los Angeles Patrol chaplain. Sometimes we say things happen for a reason, and it's only fitting that we invite him up to say a few words. I would ask for Facility Service Dog Team Phil and Darcy to join us on stage. While Phil is, thank you. Phil serves as a patrol chaplain for the LA Sheriff's Department and will say a few words of encouragement for those affected by the recent Southern California fires.
Good morning, everybody. Darcy. Sit. Click. Good girl. So Tony asked me to provide an invocation. I do a lot of these, but I just blanked. I couldn't come up with anything. So I knew these dogs were really smart, and I decided to try an extra cue or command with Darcy. I said, look, Darcy, sit, and she sat. I gave her a pen and paper, and she wrote an invocation for which I'm very appreciative. Thank you. So this is Darcy's prayer. Dear great and mysterious provider of treats, belly rubs, and all good things, we thank you for bringing us together, humans, dogs, and all who strive to make the world a little kinder. The leash of affection binds us all. Thank you for this wild, curious life where noses lead the way and joy is always just around the corner, preferably in the form of bacon. That's very funny. That's good. Bless these funny, upright, hairless, blathering creatures called people, who mean well but sometimes forget the little important things, like how to play, how to sit in stillness and watch the clouds drift by. May they learn from us dogs to sniff out life's treasures in the everyday winds of ordinary places and things. Remind them that sometimes a warm nose on a knee can say what words never could. Teach them the wisdom of the wag. Wag when they're happy and jazzed. Wag when they're unsure and don't know what to do or where to go. Wag even when life feels almost unbearably heavy, because wagging has a magic all of its own. Guide my paws, dear Creator, to where I am needed most to snuggle with someone who feels unseen, anxious, or afraid, to nuzzle the weary, to play with a child. Let there be shady trees, sunny patches of grass, and puddles for splashing. Protect us from vacuum cleaners, thunderstorms, and that terrible little monkey toy that never stops laughing and rolling around on the ground. Great Spirit, I'm grateful for those who made this moment possible, the splendid and miraculous organization, Guide Dogs of America, all the puppy raisers and trainers and our instructors. Thank you so much. Finally, bless this beautiful bond that we have. Let it be a light in all our worlds, a source of comfort in our homes, a reminder of the eternal power of love, and that we are never truly alone, even on life's longest, strangest walks. With a warm heart and a wet nose, amen.
Thank you, Phil. Our thoughts go out to everyone impacted by this tragedy. As president, it is an incredible honor to stand before you today. This is my first graduation ceremony as president of this remarkable organization, and I could not be prouder to be part of this life-changing community. Touching a little bit about myself here as my journey begins. I'm also a disabled United States Marine Corps veteran myself, having proudly served active duty in the United States Marine Corps, then on to the National Guard, then applied for Army Officer School, being accepted, and being the honor graduate of my class. Served as a United States Army officer in the Army Reserves. My military career had me places all around the world. I also worked in the helicopter maintenance test flight section at Fort Novosel, Alabama, then employed as an international rep, an international aerospace coordinator for the IAM, negotiating military, aerospace, and defense contracts. Special assistant to the international president of the IAM, and now I am proud here to serve Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines, as the president. Also, I would like to make mention of Teresa, who has traveled. Thank you. I would also like to make mention of Teresa, who has traveled this and her own journey of fundraising for GDA TLC for over 25 years, never thinking that she would lose her sight 14 years ago overnight. And she is here with her guide dog, Delilah. If you would please stand. So with that, let's get back to why we're here. This past week, as tragedies loomed over us, I was tremendously moved by the strength and the heart of our community, the outpouring of support from so many, checking in on us, offering help, lifting each other up, was a testament to the incredible bonds that we share. To the staff and volunteers who showed up on that Tuesday night, ready to prepare for evacuation at a moment's notice. Fire was surrounding us in every direction. We were prepping vans with drivers to go to assigned different locations with crates, foods, water. We cannot thank you enough. You then slept here in our dorms in our chairs overnight to be ready to go at a moment's notice. Two of the people that were there that night were one of our puppy raisers, Lexi, and our own nursery manager, Natalie, who worked all night and slept in the dorm with us in the chairs here on campus and prepared to evacuate our precious dogs and staff as they lost all of their belongings. Your dedication and professionalism gave me the immense confidence in our ability to protect what matters most, our people and our dogs. You remind me that this is more than a school, it is a family. And now to the graduates today. Today is your day. You've worked so hard to get here. Each of you has an incredible story and the resilience and strength. I know that life has thrown its share of challenges your way, but today you're stepping forward with your partner who will change your life in ways you yet can imagine. These dogs are not just companions, they are teachers. With your new service dog by your side, you'll learn so much more about freedom, dignity, and most of all, joy. They'll teach you to embrace the small moments, to find light in the darkness, and discover happiness in your life. You thought it might have been lost. Congratulations to each of you. We are so proud of what you've accomplished, and we can't wait to see your partnerships and where it takes you. You're not just leaving here with your dog, you're leaving here with a future of hope, independence, and joy. Thank you, and congratulations once again. Before I move on to sponsorships, I want to personally thank all the people who make this program possible. The puppy raisers, the breeders, the area leaders, the volunteers, the donors, the fundraisers, the staff, and the many more. Thank you. Without your hard work and dedication, this place would not cease to exist. How about a round of applause for every one of you? And thank you. It is always a pleasure and acknowledge and thank you to our sponsors who show up for this again. Today we have a couple of puppy sponsorships we wish to acknowledge. Donors sponsoring a puppy contribute $5,000 to sponsor a puppy from the time it leaves the nursery with a puppy raiser until it returns to campus for formal training. They follow its progress through reports that the puppy raiser puts together or on via Facebook page dedicated to a sponsor. This is a very close-up and personal way to participate in our program. In case any of you would like to share in this experience and would like to sponsor a puppy, we would love to hear from you. We would like to thank Adam and Bert Bailey for their sponsorships of service dogs Geo and Rookie. Adam is a recipient of one of our guide dogs, and he is the father. Bert have supported us over the years with 3 puppy sponsorships. Round of applause for them. Very good. They don't live in our area, but I'm sure they are watching the ceremony on our Facebook page. Thank you, Adam and Bert, and congratulations on having 2 of your sponsored puppies graduate in the same class. I believe that is a first. Our second puppy sponsorship is from our good friend and longtime puppy raiser and donor Rick Meir. He sponsored service dog Durga in honor of fellow puppy raiser Gail Leonard. Gail has raised a lot of puppies for GDA, TLC, and has worked with Rick over the years in raising their puppies as part of our Inland Empower Puppy Raiser group. Our thanks goes out to Rick and Gail for everything you have done over the years and to support the school that we all love. And we can't forget our class donors. They also sponsored a puppy, but the pup ended up being career changed. Today, we would like to thank IAM Victory Lodge 1725, Transportation Communication Union, Unit 167, Carol Rosner and Bonnie Lovett for the sponsorship of their respective puppies. We also would like to thank the following harness sponsorships: Westwood Village Rotary Club Foundation, harness sponsorship of Adora. And I will have to say one thing about Adora. When Adora first saw me, she was like eyes right on because she traveled with me several times throughout the year, so they don't forget. Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 2070, harness sponsorship for Montana. And as always, we want to give a special thank you to the National Charity League, San Fernando Valley Chapter. NCL's dedicated members are hand-on at every graduation, providing and serving the refreshments, assisting family members and guests, and generously helping wherever they can. Thank you, NCL. We quickly want to share our events for the calendar for the year. You can find these listed on our tab on our website. After 8 years of wonderful service, President GDA of GDA TLC, Russ Gitlin, has officially retired. However, we are excited to announce that he's continuing his journey as a board member. Join us for a free celebration as we honor his legacy here at the VEC on February 2nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Russ's retirement celebration will be on February 2nd. Super Bowl puppy live drawing February 7th, and class graduation 4/32, March 15th. Illuminations, a dinner in the dark experience, March 29th. And next, I would like to welcome our lead service dog trainer, Sonia. Thank you.
First, congratulations to each of you. Over the past 10 days, you have demonstrated incredible dedication, patience, and resilience, forming lasting bonds with your service dogs. This journey has been about building trust, understanding, and mutual respect, foundation that will strengthen as your partnership grows. I have a few thanks I would like to share today. Thank you to the volunteers who supported dorm arrangements and student transportation. Your passion and dedication have been invaluable. Thanks Crystal Clean and the housekeeping team, Terry, Lisa, and Timothy for maintaining a clean and welcoming space. To provide their food service and their team, Chef Louis, Chef Steve, and Chef Nacho, thanks for keeping us well fed. A heartfelt thanks to Jason Ross, Community Resource Manager at Mill Creek State Prison, for your invaluable support, collaboration, and commitment to also raising a puppy for our program. Thank you. To the service dog team, what can I say? It's a privilege to be part of it. Sean and Jess, they're the service dog trainers at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility. Your dedication and our work have been crucial to this journey. Nicole, our service dog manager, your leadership and passion for these programs have been essential, and it reflected in every detail. Cheryl, our service dog director, and Anna, our client manager, your incredible support and presence during this week outing, and all you have done behind the scene. Thank you. To the family and friends of our recipients, your encouragement has been a key part of this achievement. Today, we celebrate this milestone with you. Finally, to our 12th recipient, today, you live with more than a service dog. You live with a loyal companion who will walk alongside you through challenge and triumph. These dogs are friends, protector, and a source of unconditional love. We look forward to seeing these amazing things you'll achieve together, and we are here to support you every step of the way. And now, let's meet today's stars. I will call each one of them one at a time, and I'll honor to start with Angela and her service dog, Montana. Let's welcome Angela and Montana onto stage. Angela is a U.S. Army veteran who served in the 82nd Airborne Division. She continues to veterans at the VA hospital in St. Pete, Florida. Her service dog, Montana, will assist with daily activities. I now invite our President, Tony, to present this flag in honor of our veteran service and sacrifice.
On behalf of Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines, we thank you for your service to our country. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll sit just right here, and you can put it in your lap.
Thank you. I want to extend a heartfelt gratitude to the entire GDA TLC team, to the president who represents the organization with dedication, and to Lisa and Timothy who helped during mealtime in the efforts of keeping all of the shedding under control. Nobody has gone unnoticed, and we thank you. A special thanks to Hannah. Your kindness and patience made a difference. I truly don't know if I could have completed this process without your support. To the incredible puppy raisers, the incarcerated trainers, and the amazing Sonia, Jessica, and Sean, your hard work and dedication are the foundation of our service animal success. And lastly, to my partner, David, thank you for always encouraging me to keep going. You are my person. I love doing life with you. Thank you.
Montana was raised by Jenny Cruz. Let's invite Jenny up.
This is hard. Raising a puppy to become a service dog is an unforgettable journey of love. patience, and teamwork. Over a 2-year span, I had the privilege of raising and training Montana. I said I wasn't going to cry. A puppy with a big heart and even a bigger purpose. It wasn't a journey I took alone. My 7-year-old German Shepherd, Army, played a huge role in her training. From the start, Montana looked up to Army as her mentor. Though he wasn't always sure about his role, he took it in stride, teaching her important lessons like how to remain calm in new environments and how to behave around distractions. Of course, there were moments when Army clearly thought, why is this tiny little tornado following me everywhere? But despite his occasional side eye, he became her rock, her guide, and her biggest influence. Training Montana involved a mix of basic commands, advanced skills, and consistent exposure to different environments. She learned to stay focused in busy spaces and respond to specific cues, all with patience, consistency, and more than a few treats. Watching Montana grow into her role was incredibly rewarding, even when Army and I occasionally wondered if she'd ever outgrow her puppy energy. Raising a service dog isn't just about teaching commands, it's about shaping a life that will bring independence, companionship, and hope to someone in need. While we miss Montana dearly, we're comforted knowing that her journey is just beginning and her impact will be immeasurable. Thank you.
Montana was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by training Christian Garcia, and we have a video to share.
Hi everybody, my name is Christian Garcia and this is Montana. What I'm miss about Montana is her lovingness. She's very lovable dog. She's a very sweet dog. As a client, I wish that she makes everything in your life better. You're getting a great dog. Also would like to thank GDA staff. I would like to thank all the people that helped me in her training along the way. Deontay Henderson, Myceles, Reyes, Pickens, Ali, Steve Romero, the facilitators, Tovar, and everybody else that had a hand in her training, helped me out along the way.
Our next students, Beth and her service dog, Vera. Beth is a retired Coast Guardsman. She spent her career clearing the path for women that will follow behind her. She was either the only woman or the senior woman at her commands. She mentored junior women at both her units and other units in the immediate area. Beth always volunteered for missions that were outside her specialty. In her off-duty hours, she spent time as a big sister and as a guardian ad litem with the courts. Our President Tony presents his flag in honor of our veterans.
On behalf of God Dogs of America, tender loving canines, for serving our country, thank you.
I'd just like to thank GDA and TLC for this opportunity. I'd like to thank Erin as the puppy raiser. I know she did an incredible job. I'd like to thank all the trainers. I'd like to thank all the trainers for everything that they did during this journey. Sonia and Hannah especially for helping me understand what she can do for me. And I just want to say thank you for everybody for everything that you've done. Say hi. Say bye-bye. Sit. Wave.
Thank you, Beth. Vera was raised by the Itman family. Well, let's welcome her up in stage.
She wasn't supposed to cry. That was going to make it a little harder. But Vera was our second guide dog puppy, and I had requested a puppy that had characteristics just like our first, because I couldn't imagine loving anything as much, and I was wrong. Vera is an incredibly sweet girl. What I remember most about her puppy months was how she just wanted to cuddle and be next to you. As she grew, she became confident, but her desire to please and her sweetness never wavered. People picked up on this immediately and without fail would comment about what a sweet dog she was. She often came to work with me where she became a beloved office mate. When we arrived, she insisted on making rounds to see who was in, and she would go and say hi. And I worked on the second floor, and when our downstairs doorbell chimed, Vera would get up, first grab a toy, and then trot downstairs to greet whoever was coming in with a smile and a whole butt wag. Then she would trot back upstairs. She would soothe us during our tough days, offering cuddles and being available for as many pets as you needed, and made our good days better. We are grateful to have been a part of Vera's journey and would like to thank GDA TLC for being such a wonderful community to be a part of. Hannah and Abigail, our area trainers, thank you for always being available to help us help these puppies develop skills to make good choices. Tracy and Becky, thank you for your time and effort leading our local group. Vera is a very special girl, and we're happy she found her person and will live a fulfilling life, being able to provide the love and support that she is gifted with. We wish Beth and Vera all the best in the next chapters of their lives. Thank you.
Vera was trained in Mill Creek State Prison by trainers Chester Coker and Mark Lim. We have a video now of them to share.
Hi, my name is Mark, and this is my training partner, Alan. Vera's resiliency and eagerness to work is what I will remember most about her. Ms. Parisi wished me luck and advised me to have fun with Vera, when assigning her to me. Vera's curiosity is her most valuable asset that helped me with her engagement. Over time, Vera revealed her curious nature and sharp focus, which made me realize she was worth keeping. Although I was Vera's trainer, she was very much my teacher. Vera taught me the value of compassion, patience, and empathy. Training Vera gave me purpose and a newfound perspective into true friendship. Most importantly, Vera helped me persevere throughout her training process. I hope Vera brings you a lifetime of fun and happiness. I encourage you to treat Vera not only as your service dog, but as a member of your family. Vera absolutely enjoys being loved on and seeks out free pets whenever she can. I'd like to take this time to thank Ms. Parisi, Ms. Maples, and GDA for allowing me this opportunity to train with Vera.
I've been in the program for a while, and most of the dogs that I've trained were males. A while back, I had got assigned a golden female named Robin, and when I was talking to Ms. Maples about her, I had these expectations, and because I wasn't where I thought I should be in my training, and Maples told me, that's not fair. She's a different dog, she's a different breed, and she's a girl. And I didn't understand that. I didn't get why I needed to treat her different because she was a girl. Training's training. Well, Vera has enlightened me. She's totally different from any other dog that I've trained. She's loving, affectionate. She's very attentive. She's so smart, and she's super aware of emotions. You have to love her. I take her everywhere with me. She's so well behaved. She just always wants to work. And her confidence depends on your love. And that was great for me because I had a whole bunch to give her. What I hope for you is that she cracks your heart wide open, and you get many, many years of awesomeness. Thank you.
Our next student up is Moises with his service dog, Durga. Moises is a proud Marine Corps veteran with over 8 years of service as an aviation ordnance system technician. For more than 20 years, he has continued to serve his country as an aerospace mission support scheduling specialist with the Department of Defense. In 2019 and 2020, Moises took part in the Resolute Support Mission in Kabul, Afghanistan, as a civilian, earning the non-Article 5 NATO Medal and the Secretary of Defense Medal for the Global War on Terrorism in recognition of his contribution. I now invite our President Tony to present his flag to honor Moises.
On behalf of Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines, thank you for your service. Simplify.
I'm a man of few words because I do get emotional, so I promised myself I wouldn't. So I just want to thank everybody here at GDA for everything they've done, everything that they've provided for me this week. I want to give a special thanks to the instructors, Sonia, Sean, and to Jess. I also want to thank Hannah, and I also want to thank Cheryl for their help this week as well. And that's all I have to say. But thank you to the, also to the puppy raisers and to the puppy trainer. Thank you.
Thank you, Moises. Durga was raised by Martha Jasberg, and we will invite Martha up on stage. Actually, Catherine is going to read something for her. Thank you.
Hello. So from Martha, she says, I absolutely loved raising Durga. She is smart, energetic, adorable, and ambitious. And from day one, she always had a plan. I am so proud of her today and excited for her new partnership with Moises. I wish them continued success and happiness together for many, many years. My thanks to everyone who helped raising Durga. Rick Muir for his generous sponsorship and appreciation of Gail Leonard, everyone at GDA TLC, Durga's trainers at Richard J. Donovan, Pasadena area leader Sheila Treston for her dedication and hand-holding, and the amazing Pasadena area group. I can't say enough about those wonderful people and pups. Thanks especially to Hannah for her guidance and for giving me the biggest hug she knew I needed at Turn-In in 2023. Thank you.
Durga was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by trainer William Wang, and we shall have a video to share with you.
I want to thank you for GDA and TLCAD for this program. This is a wonderful program and the best program I have ever got involved with. And for training this dog, service dog, is a great experience I have. And Durga, she's a very sweet dog, a little bit challenged. Sit. Good girl. But, you know, I hope when she get out there, she can help someone and you know, make a change in their life. I also learned a lot from training this dog about myself and to help me understand better my character defect and responsibility, and many other aspects. And like I say, it's a great experience, and I really appreciate it. It's honored to working with these dogs. And thank you for everybody who's involved in this program.
Sasi Aguilar. I'd like to thank GDA and TLC for the opportunity to work with these dogs. It's an honor to train these dogs and see them go to somebody that really needs them.
It's an honor. My name is John Agosta, part of Durga's secondary team. I just thank GDA, TLC, AD. Shout out to Ms. Simpson, Mr. Deebs, and Ms. Maples. And Durga's going to be a great service dog out there.
Next, we have Tyra and her service dog, Rookie. Tyra is an Army veteran who served as an intelligence analyst. She's also spent many years volunteering with various sheriff offices as a first responder with a dive team in Florida and with a mountain rescue team in Colorado. She currently still works with the Navy in Washington. Our President Tony presents this flag in honor of our veterans.
Thank you. On behalf of God Dogs of America, General Loving Canines, for your service. I tried.
I just want to echo the thanks that everybody before me has already articulated. I especially thank the decision makers who decided to let our class continue with all the fires. I'm sure that was a stressful decision. I also really appreciate the efforts and patience of our instructors. It's something I know that I probably wouldn't have the patience to do, so greatly appreciated. And again, like I said, I really appreciate the team and the efforts and the volunteers and all of the donations that came to make this possible. I'm excited to get home with Rookie and continue on our journey. So thank you again.
Rookie was raised by Brian and Joy Lottermoser. Let's invite them up on stage. Brian.
Morning. Rookie, Brooklyn, a few more in there probably, was an amazing puppy, much like the other pups graduating today. We used to call her one and done. She'd learn one skill, give the old thumbs up, and say, what's next? Now, I could go on and on about how great Rookie is, but that wouldn't do her justice. We recently watched a GDA TLC video about a graduation ceremony for the incarcerated trainers who train these incredible service dogs. There was a moment in the video where the incarcerated trainers demonstrated some of the training they were doing with the dogs, and Rookie was one of them. When her trainer proudly and affectionately introduced her as, "This beautiful creature is Rookie," we just about lost it. Seeing the impact she had on this man's life, who's probably faced many challenges, was truly inspiring. These dogs do so much more than we can ever imagine. And if you're not familiar with the incarcerated training program, I highly recommend learning more about it. It's a remarkable story of rehabilitation and redemption. Rookie, like all the other pups here today, is ready to make a difference in someone's life. Tara, we're so happy that you'll be blessed with the companionship, love, and service of Rookie. We feel incredibly fortunate to have been a small part of this incredible day. And to anyone who's considering raising a puppy, I urge you to take the plunge. The water's fine. No one will let you drown. And once you meet the person that gets your pup raised, that gets the pup you raised, your life will be forever changed. Congratulations, all you guys.
Rookie was trained in Mill Creek State Prison by trainer Robert Young, and we do have a video.
Good morning. My name is Robert. This is Rookie. And first, I'd like to say thank you to all these gentlemen back here, my coworkers, for all the hard work they put into it. Thank you to GDA and TLC for this opportunity. Maples and Miss P's tireless effort to get us into trainers. So thank you very much for that. Rookie's my first dog. She was a blessing to have and to train and to learn with. I think for me, the thing that I'm gonna miss most is the joy that she brings. The joy that she brings every day helped me become a better person. And I appreciate everything that this program has done for me. To the family that gets Rookie, I hope she brings you as much joy as she brought me. Prison is a lot better with something to do, something worthwhile to look forward to. And that's this. Training these dogs has been a blessing, and I really appreciate everything that is done. I wish you and your family the best of luck, and thank you.
We also would like to acknowledge our in-home graduate, Josh, and facility dog, Mochi. Josh has been a dedicated firefighter for the past 14 years and is currently an infantry soldier in the U.S. Army National Guard, where he served in both combat and peacekeeping missions. After witnessing the mental health struggles faced by military personnel and first responders, Josh saw the incredible impact facility dogs were making, and now Mochi serves already as a facility dog for the Omaha Fire Department. And we should have a video.
Hi, Guide Dogs of America. My name is Josh Fry. I'm one of the firefighter handlers for GDA TLC facility dog Mochi here at the Omaha Fire Department.
And I'm Gina Brown. I am Mochi's other handler.
And we just really wanted to offer sincere thanks to Guide Dogs of America and all of the people that helped get Mochi from your facility to the Omaha Fire Department. First and foremost, we'd love to thank Mochi's puppy raisers. I know that he had a couple different families that helped raise him due to some logistical concerns, and really without you, none of this would be possible. Next, we'd really like to thank his incarcerated trainers and how hard that those gentlemen worked. They turned Mochi into the dog that he is right now, and the ability that he has to help us as firefighters with our mental health. And then lastly, just Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines, specifically Hannah Belia, who from the beginning was there for us, answered all of our questions throughout the process and helped coordinate us receiving Mochi. Next is Cheryl Herman. Cheryl, thank you so much. Cheryl actually brought Working Dog Oslo to Omaha to meet our fire chief. That was amazing. And then last, but certainly not least, is Nicole Maples, who brought Mochi to Omaha and trained Gina and I in-house. So thank you very much. We're very, very excited. Mochi's been doing amazing things here on the Omaha Fire Department. And, you know, he goes to fire stations every day. He helps us start those conversations about positive mental health. We bring him to all of our critical incident stress debriefings with our crews. And then he also is going out into the public. He's a great ambassador for the fire department. He does all of our public education stuff, working with kids and helping us teach fire safety. So thank you so much, Guide Dogs, Tender Loving Canines, for helping us with Mochi, helping us get such an amazing dog. And as you can see, he really does make the fire station his home. Today we're at Fire Station 41, and just like he's a member of the crew. Everybody on the fire department loves him so much. Everybody's getting to know him, and he's still in the process of meeting over 700 firefighters stationed throughout 24 stations. And he's a great dog, and thank you so much. We promise not to squander this gift. Thanks, guys.
Mochi was raised by Meredith LaBonge and Laura Christensen. They could not be here with us today, but we want to give them a big applause for their dedication to raise Mochi. Mochi was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by trainer Juan Reyes, and we should have a video of that. And we do not have a video of that, so we're gonna move on to next. It's good to improvise when it's your third language. All right, our next student is Gregorio and his autism service dog, Gio. Gregorio is a special needs dad of an amazing kiddo. Gregorio and Gio will work together as a team. Gio will be a welcome member to their family. They're looking forward to experiencing life with this wonderful service dog. Let's welcome Gregorio.
Hello. Good morning. I'd like to say a few words to express my gratitude. What a blessing. These past few days have been transformative, not only because I've learned so much about my sweet Gio, but because of the fact that Gio is going to make such a significant difference in our family. I would like to thank everyone from this amazing organization to the people who have worked with and loved Gio since he was born. Your work and love is so appreciated. What your hearts poured out into the raising and training of Gio will leave an indelible mark on our family. To say that my kiddo is looking forward to this meeting Gio in person is an understatement. She has been following me on this 10-day journey with open eyes and an open and eager heart. I can assure you, Gio will be loved by and welcomed to his new family. This is a new chapter in our lives. What you taught Gio will unlock so many opportunities and will allow our family to become stronger and more resilient. It is my hope and prayer that everyone involved in this great undertaking knows how appreciative we are. Thank you and God bless you.
All right. Gio was raised by Emily Arturo and Sofia Morales. And Sofia is coming up on stage. Let's welcome her.
Good morning. I want to tell you how my family and I became puppy raisers and about Gio's journey. During COVID, we lost our family dog, and we were not rushing to get another one. Our dog was so loved and helped us through all the crazy times. As a veteran and an Army reservist, I was dealing with the heaviness of my PTSD symptoms. I often found myself a recluse, avoiding any and almost all social interactions. I came across San Diego Puppy Raisers recruiting post for new raisers of Guide Dogs of America. I was inspired by their mission and was set on becoming a puppy raiser. My family needed a companion, and I needed a purpose and motivation to get out of the house. Gio arrived at a time we were grieving the loss of my sister-in-law. He provided the best puppy hugs and cuddles of comfort for all of us during that time. I almost forgot that there was training that needed to be done. Our first day at puppy kindergarten, it was a little evident little to no training had been completed. I'm so thankful for our SoCal trainer, Mindy, who gave Gio and I both grace. And from there, we were determined to ace Puppy K, and we did. Gio was raised with the help of my husband and my daughter, Sophia. Around the house, if he wasn't with me, he was by her side. He dropped her off at school daily, attended soccer practice and soccer games with the Oceanside Breakers. He went to Girl Scout meetings and even participated in cookie sales. The children loved Gio. He was always so gentle, allowing tugs on his ears and his tail. He loved all the attention and would never turn down a belly rub. A few things Sophia says she loved about Gio. She loved that he was calm and easy to walk. She loved that he would lay on the ground and allow her to lay on him or with him, watch TV, cuddle, or read books. Gio spent the day with me at the Fallbrook Army Reserve Center. He perfected all of his skills and learned to be calm under my desk or by my side. He attended numerous meetings and presentations. Work became his second home. His true character began to shine with the soldiers of the 416th Civil Affairs Battalion Airborne. He learned to quietly stand at the back of formation, stand at attention, and lay down at parade rest. He greeted all the soldiers and developed relationships with many of them. I witnessed him many times in the act of calming someone's panic and anger. It was impressive to see him practice these innate skills. Gio, aka GOPO in our household, or also on social media as Mr. GQ, for obvious reasons. He's just so handsome. He's so fun to have around, has quite the character, and steals all the attention. He has such a fun, loving, and chill personality. If Gio had a motto, it would be work hard, play harder. He loves to work and make his people proud, especially for belly rubs. Gregorio, are you getting the hint? Some of his favorite things are tug of war, water, and cuddles. I want to thank everyone who has been part of this incredible experience. Gio has had a lot of people on his team rooting for his success, including his sponsors, Bert and Adam Bailey, and the San Diego Puppy Raisers Group. My family and I are honored and blessed to have experienced Gio's journey. While this is a closure for our part, for him, Gregorio, and family, their path is just beginning. I know that he will be a great companion and service dog for your needs. I wish you and him the best of luck. May God bless. Thank you.
Gio was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by trainer Joshua Geyer. We're going to see a video of them.
I'm Steve Romero. I'm one of the secondaries for Gio. I'm gonna miss this guy, and you're getting a great dog. What I'm gonna miss about him is his rough spirit, but he's gentle at the same time. He's got a little bit of his own pace, this dog. He's gonna be a good companion and service dog. I appreciate the efforts that went into training this dog with all the people who were involved, namely his primary, Josh Geyer, and the people who he lived with, who all helped out in his training. You're getting a great dog. He's a little bit lethargic at times, but to keep him engaged is key.
All right, and two next. We have Gretchen and her autism service dog, Jordy. Gretchen is a wife and mother of 4 amazing children. Her youngest is autistic, and the entire family is learning to navigate the complicated world that is autism. Let's welcome Gretchen.
Jordy carried my paper for me. When I first learned about Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines, I began watching these graduation ceremonies and dreaming, don't make me cry, Okay, I'm gonna do this. I dreamt of the day that I would be up here with our dog, and that day finally arrived. So to all those who have had a hand in getting her and I here, thank you for your generosity. What you do day in and day out makes a huge difference in this world. To Sonia, Jess, Nicole, and Sean, our trainers, I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. You guys are rock stars. So thank you for making this really stressful week a really fun and exciting week for us. To Jordy's puppy raiser, Dre, congratulations on a job well done. We'll love her and cherish her. To Hoffman, I did this in your thank you video, so I'm really sorry. Jordy's going to make a huge difference in our family, and you are a special part of that, so thank you so much. To our incredible therapist, Maureen, I will be eternally grateful for your suggestion to get a service dog. You've been a constant source of support in our lives over the past few years, and the work that you do is remarkable. To my amazing husband and children, thank you for walking beside me on this incredible journey. As Carrie Margot once said, autism doesn't come with an instruction guide. It comes with a family who will never give up. And we are that family, and we will never give up. Jordy will not only provide support, but she will also bring comfort, love, and companionship to our family. Welcome to the family, sweet girl. Thank you.
Thank you, Gretchen. Jordy was raised by Andre Petit, and I would like to invite Andre here up on stage with us.
Did you guys see how cute she was? She was like perfect. And that is my girl. All right. So if I cry, there's just something in my eye. So, my Jordy, my fruit-loving girl, sweeter than the pizza she loves, easygoing, fun, and special. Jordy grew up at a fruit stand on Balboa Island in Newport Beach. And yes, she's bougie and she fits right in. We would leave to work every morning and I would tell her it was time to go to her beach house. Her tail would wag and off we go. I'm pretty sure it was her favorite place. It's where all her friends were, all her fans, and she has many. The guys that run the ferry, they always come by on their breaks. They need snuggles, they need to play, and Jordy always knew what each one knew, or what they needed. Some guys wanted to play, she was in. Some just needed to sit with her, hold her in their lap, and rub her belly. And she was good for that too. Then there was the people that would come by on the daily and look for Jordy, say hi, have a pet. And then there were her dog friends, some that came in and played, some that would, probably shoot a peace sign at each other while they walked by. But she was always the happiest thing. I believe Jordy has this sixth sense, a special insight. She always knows how to relate to individuals kind of before I would know we're having a conversation. on a particular day, we walked down to the local coffee place, and as we walked in, there's a local boy there, and he has Down syndrome. And Jordy just went over to him and sat in front of him. And the little boy just started petting her. And she sat there just as patiently as you saw her sitting here today. And I talked to his parents and watched them, and then I thought, I really got to get my coffee. So I didn't really want to pull her away from this boy. That was so sweet. So I looped her leash around the chair, even though I knew she could drag it. And I told the little boy that I was going to ask Jordy to lay down and that he could keep petting her, but she wasn't supposed to get up. He said, okay. Jordy laid down, and the little boy sat on the floor with her and started petting her again. And there's people coming and going. Half of the people knew Jordy and me, and we'd say hi. But Jordy never moved. She just sat there, and her attention was on this little boy. I ordered my coffee, and I kept watching them, and I was maybe 4 feet away, expecting to have to correct her at some point. Got my coffee. By the time I got my coffee and walked back over, the little boy was laying down with her, and he was rubbing her belly and holding her paws and talking to her like they'd been besties forever. And eventually I said, come on, Jordy, let's go, and she popped up, and off we went. That minute, I always hoped, and I put in her reports how good she was with kids, that she would be able to do just what she's gonna go do. So, I can't be more relieved that she chose you. Enjoy.
Jordy was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by trainer Stephen Hoffman, and we have a video to share with you.
Stephen Hoffman, this here's Jordy, aka Cheeseburgers. I want to first thank GDA and TLC for the chance to train her. She's been quite a change in my life. Jordy. She's one of the smartest dogs I've met. She'll learn anything you wanna teach her. Jordy. Good. She's very fun and loving. Anybody who ends up with her, you're gonna love her, and she's gonna do any and all work you need. And I hope that she has an impact on your life the way she has on mine.
On to next. Holly and her autism service dog, Zach. Ollie and her autism service dog, Zach, will work together to support her son, Ephraim. Let's welcome Ollie on stage.
Sit. Good boy. Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Holly. This is Zach. I just, first of all, want to say, you guys, we did it. This has been, it's been a hard, challenging, emotional, fun, exhilarating week, and we're here. And I've just been so impressed as I sit here and listen to everyone talking about the dogs, how many lives have touched Zach before he got here. Hundreds of people have made this happen. And I really just want to thank his puppy raisers and his trainer at his facility so much. I met Zach a little over a week ago, and I'm already deeply in love. We're so happy that he's coming home, and my son wanted to let everyone know that he has been waiting so long and is so excited for his dog to finally come home. And the last thing I wanted to say is just that Zach is going to be walking into the open arms of a community of grandparents and aunties and uncles and nieces and nephews and friends who are going to love him and take care of him, and who are part of our autism family, as Gretchen had mentioned. And I just want to thank you for getting him ready for all of us. Thanks.
Zach was raised by Marianne Brigham and Cheryl Stevenson, and we're going to invite them up now.
Good morning. Well, on behalf of myself, my husband Brendan, and Zach's co-raiser, Cheryl Stevenson, it's really a privilege to be here today and to be part of an organization that helps us volunteer our time to change the life of another family and another person. Zach's success is really the essence of teamwork. As the story goes, I was feeling a little melancholy after turning in our first puppy, and decided after a few months to just take a little peek at the Facebook page of our San Diego group. I noticed that there was a puppy that needed puppy sitting for a weekend, and I thought to myself, wow, that would be sort of fun to have a puppy for a weekend. And then when the weekend came, I got a message about that when Zach would be coming, he'd have all his belongings, and that when I took him to puppy pre-K, our area leader, training leader, would be able to take him because circumstances had changed for his original family, puppy raising family. And so when I heard that, I called Mindy and I said, oh, you know, actually, I could hang on to this little puppy for a while. And, you know, it's the holidays and we'll be around for Christmas. And so I said, she said, that would be great. She said, he'll be a little bit older and I'll have a little bit more time. And as time went on, he really became such a loving, wonderful puppy that there came in our wonderful area leader, Sue Muntz, who said to me, maybe you'd like to have Zach. And I said I would, and we do a lot of traveling back to the East Coast to see family. I just don't know how I could do this alone. My husband and I, you know, could do this together, but we need help. And this is where this lovely woman, Cheryl Stevenson, came to our rescue, and Sue worked out a wonderful friendship and a great teamwork plan for the two of us. I knew Cheryl because she had also been very successful in the San Diego area, having placed 2 other dogs. So I thought, this is a match made in heaven right here, we're us working together. So I think it really was wonderful that Zach had the opportunity to be in 2 loving families and did so well going back and forth to our homes. And we can think of nothing better for him now to be in a home with Holly and her family and her son, because he is was such a wonderful puppy, so loving, so caring, and he will love being in a family environment, playing outside, and having his person to really focus on. He is a real gentle giant, a wonderful dog, and we are so appreciative and thank everybody who helps support us through this process, because it really takes an entire team, and we are proud to be helping others. So to Holly and your son, you are in good hands with this big boy full of love and devotion. We give our love and support to you both and wish you many happy years together. Thanks so much.
Zach was trained at Mill Creek State Prison by trainer Moises Tejeda and Michael Frosto, and we are going to share a video.
My name is Moises Tejeda, and this is my partner, Michael Froslo. I will forever remember that sunny afternoon dated February 12th. Nervously waiting for my boy Zachary for my first impression was that he looked like a baby horse. This is all I can think about as we walked back to our housing building. As we began to bond, all I noticed was that he was just a big baby who wanted to be loved and always tried to please you. From day one, he has been hardworking, and no matter what time of the day it was, he has been a happy dog. There have been many days that I have felt sad or angry, but with a simple dose of Zac Attack, all that changed. He has shown me to love what I am doing and look always for the positive. I hope for the client to have the opportunity to see the light Zachary boy brings into the room and better assist you throughout your daily adventures. It saddens me to see Zachary go, but brings joy knowing he will be given an opportunity to change a person's life. Thank you.
A moment I will forever remember about Zach is the love and happiness he brought out of my daughters. Zach's love and comfort allowed my daughters to feel secure and confident, and I hope Zach continues to touch the hearts and the lives of his future client. I hope he impacts your life the way he has impacted ours. Thank you.
To next, we have Kyle and his facility service dog, Wyatt. Kyle is a Watertown MA police officer. Kyle has worked as a patrol officer for 8 years on the night shift. Kyle plans on having his facility dog interact with fellow officers, city employees, and the public. Let's welcome Kyle.
All right, so it's a hard fallout from all of them. I'm going to try to get through this without crying. I'm already going. First of all, I have a ton of people to thank. Thank you, Melanie and Tony Wickersham, for raising Wyatt in Indiana. I'd like to thank prisoner Yim for training Wyatt on his cues, tasks, tricks. Wyatt really loves working for his food, as you can see. I'd like to thank Sonia, Jess, and Sean for training Wyatt. Also, I appreciate their hard work to get all of these dogs to this point. They're really amazing trainers. I also can't forget the rest of the team at Guide Dogs of America tending on Loving Canines. I really can't start by naming names because I would feel guilty that I forgot one of you. So thank you all. There's been so much love and support with these last 10 days. Wyatt and I have had a great time bonding and building our relationship. From the beginning, we clicked. Some not so lucky, but me and Wyatt clicked right away. Sonia even started to say that I'm starting to act like Wyatt now. Which we all know. They say that you act like your dog, you look like your dog. Our time in class will forever be remembered, and I'll always thank Sonia for taking the time and working with me and Wyatt. I'd like to thank the Watertown Police Department for giving me this opportunity and expanding my role as a police officer to help more people in the community with Wyatt. I feel Wyatt will help me make a big impact on the police department itself, police officers, and members of the community. We have a lot of work to get through. Finally, the hardest part. I'd like to thank my wife, Abby, and my family for always standing by me. We cannot wait to come home and meet you back in Boston. Finally, Wyatt, I can't wait to see what the future holds to us. I'm so sorry. I'm excited to see the impact Wyatt and his high energy has on the Watertown community. We are going to be so involved with community events, helping responding to emergencies, and giving deep pressure cues to the public and employees of Watertown. Thanks again, and finally, I'd like to ask Sonia to come over here. Thank God she's wearing black today. Can you get down? Yeah, on your knees. For most of you that don't know, Sonia and Wyatt, they really helped me, and Wyatt loves Sonia. I couldn't walk past the office without him pulling towards her, so it would be only right to give her one last hug. Release. Sit. Click.
Thank you, Kyle. Now it's gonna be easier. Your phone, I'm gonna keep it as an exchange. Back to serious. Wyatt was raised by Melanie and Tony Wickersham. They could not be here today with us, but Yvette will be reading for us on their behalf. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank the International Association of Machinists for founding Guide Dogs of America Tender Loving Canines. It's a privilege to stand here today and recognize the meaningful contributions of IAM members, Melanie and Tony Wickersham, who are both IAM members. Not only are they tireless in their fundraising efforts, but Melanie and Tony are the first IAM to graduate a service dog facility from our program. This remarkable milestone underscores their commitment and love for this cause. As their friend, it is an honor to read their comments and celebrate their achievement with all of you. Wyatt was our first puppy experiencing. At 12 years old, we flew him home with us under the plane seat in a little crate. We were amazed. He never made a peep the entire 4-hour flight. With black fur, we couldn't even see him, and like new parents, we were worried. We kept checking in on him with our phone flashlights all the way to make sure that he was all right. We soon learned how handsome, intelligent, confident, playful, enthusiastic, willing to learn, and maybe a little full of himself Wyatt really was. Tony travels quite a lot for work and was so excited when he taught Wyatt the command, close. After all, one of Wyatt's favorite things to do was to cuddle. He would cuddle up and sleep in a curled up ball between our feet, no matter where we sat. Wyatt loves to give love and be loved. He loved running in the backyard, laying in his dog pool on hot days, and being in the pool with us. Of course, as long as he was being held in our arms so he could relax and snuggle. I mean, why swim if somebody's willing just to hold you in the cool water? Wyatt also loves snow, and we are so tickled that he will be living in it and continue to have fun ramping around. Along with snuggling, this boy loves to travel and go we did. Wyatt traveled to 10 different states with us by car. He stayed in multiple hotels and stayed away from home with us for as long as 10 days. He flew 4.5 hours to go to San Diego with us, and he was amazing. We were proud puppy raiser parents, as many of you have experienced that. As we stood to disembark, the lady behind me looked over the seat and said, "I felt something lick my foot during our flight. I'm so happy it was a dog." We all broke out in laughter, and it's just our Y boy saying hello in his own way. Our proudest moments were always the things that were often said of Wyatt, like, "I didn't even know there was a dog under the table," or "He's so well behaved, better than most children." Such a beautiful, well-behaved fellow. Of course, this always broke into a Q&A session where we love telling Wyatt and GDA TLC stories and how wonderful the dogs can transform lives. Now we get to add to his current journey as well. In my opinion, the true heroes of Wyatt's story are the GDA TLC trainers and his trainers at Mule Creek facility, where Wyatt spent the last 12 months. Without them, Wyatt would not be the dog he is today. I know that I have used the word love in this message multiple times, but Kyle, this is exactly what you will receive from Wyatt and anyone else who meets him: unconditional love. Wyatt, you're our amazing boy. We adore you and wish you and Kyle the very best from this day forward. We truly wish we could have been there with both of you today. Blessings to both of you in your new journey together. Melanie and Tony Wickersham.
Wyatt was trained in Mill Creek State Prison by trainer Robert Yim. Let's see their video.
Hello, my name is Robert, and this guy next to me is my friend Wyatt. So I'm here today to tell you all a little bit about Wyatt and share some experiences that I had with him. But before I do that, I would first like to thank Ms. Parisi and Ms. Maples for all the hard work they put into this program. In addition, I want to give my appreciations to all who had a hand in this program's success. Now let's talk about my special little friend Wyatt. By now you must know that Wyatt is super loving, super confident, and super entertaining. For me, it was never a dull day with Wyatt. We always had fun. One funny thing I will always remember is when his lip gets stuck under his gums because he looks so funny. I will also never forget his strong temperament because he will never give up. That tenacity showed up in our training sessions. There would be times when he didn't understand what I wanted of him, but he would never shut down and ultimately figure it out. When he did figure things out, he would be so happy, jumping around and ready to do more work. He even had made friends along the way here and picked up nicknames like the Badger and the Hyena. Although our time together has come to an end, Wyatt is just starting his journey and purpose in life. However, I will always keep Wyatt in my heart and never forget the memories that we shared together. Some of these memories of Wyatt have reminded me of a proverb from an old story, The Lion and the Mouse. It humbly says, "Little friends may prove great friends." Although very simple, the proverb through the story projects the possibility that little ones may prove to be of great help. How true this statement is. Throughout our year together, Wyatt had helped me when I was sad, overwhelmed, or when I just needed a good laugh. I know Wyatt's future will ring true of this proverb. To whoever gets Wyatt, I hope he brings comfort, laughter, love, and helps all who crosses his path. Lastly, to my family and friends, I love you and thank you for always supporting me. Thank you.
And we keep moving on to next is Molly and her facility service dog, Adora. Molly is the manager of the Early Childhood Program at Southwood Community House, a no-profit community center in Portland, Oregon. Molly and Adora will work together to create an accessible and positive third space for a diverse population of preschool students and community members. Let's welcome Molly and Adora.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for this experience. I'm prepared a little bit to say. My name is Molly, and I'm thrilled to be Adora's handler and new mom. Adora is a treasure, and it'll be incredible working alongside her, serving the children and families at Southwood Community House. My students have been so excited about Adora since I shared with them that she will be coming with me to school. I wanted to share what they are most excited for. Alice, age 4, said that she can't wait to cuddle with Adora when she's sad. Roman, age 3, says Adora can help us when we fall down and get hurt. Laurel, age 5, says that she can't wait to give her hugs. I'm not sure if they know that that is a cue that Adora can do, so they are going to be very excited about that. And Adora's already biggest fan, Henry, age 4, says that he is excited to give her tummy rubs, another favorite thing that Adora likes to do. Adora does not know how loved and spoiled she's going to be by the kids, parents, and faculty at Selwood Community House. I know her sweet smile, snuggles, hugs, and kindness will make a lasting impact on so many who walk through the doors of Selwood Community House. I can't wait to invite her into my world. She will be such a gift for me, my husband, and of course, the children and families that she will serve. Thank you to Adora's trainer at Mule Creek's facility, the trainers here at GDA, Sean, Jess, and Sonia. Thank you, Hannah and Cheryl, and thank you to Adora's puppy raisers. You guys are incredible and have done such a great work. This has been a transformative experience I will never forget. I'll end with one of my favorite quotes from a brilliant writer and fellow dog lover, Mary Oliver. Because of the dog's joyfulness, our own is increased. It is no small gift. It is not the least reason why we should honor as well as love the dog of our own life, and the dog down the street, and all the dogs not yet born. What would the world be like without music, or rivers, or green and tender grass? What would this world be like without dogs? I don't want to know that world. I am so thankful for dogs, and I'm thankful for the amount of love that Adora is going to share with everybody she encounters. And I'm just so grateful I get to be her person. So thank you so much.
I think they're doing it on purpose. Adora was raised by Lawrence and family in Judy, España. And please, let's welcome them on stage.
Hello, my name is Judy. I had the privilege of being one of Adora's puppy raisers. This was my first time raising a DDA puppy, and what an incredible adventure it has been. Along the way, I've had the joy of meeting so many amazing and wonderful people who have made this journey even more special. Adora has truly lived up to her name. She's been absolutely adored by everyone who meets her. Everywhere we went, people would say, "She's so fluffy," or like her name, "She's so adorable." She doesn't know what a stranger is and seems to believe that everyone she meets is her best friend. Her sweet and friendly nature has left a lasting impression on all of us. Adora will always hold a special place in our hearts as our first golden girl. We'll never forget her. And another message from her second family. This is from Lauren. "Hello, my name is Lauren Tsai. My family and I were very fortunate to be Adora's second raisers. We met her when she was a little older, a little louder, but as happy and joyful as ever. She's a bit of a rambunctious puppy, always on the go, looking for her next adventure. It truly took a village to raise her, and I'm really glad I got to be a part of Adora's story. I'm so proud to see her come this far, and I'm excited for all the amazing things the future holds for her. She showed us unconditional love in the time she was with my family, and I know she'll show the same love to the preschoolers she'll be working with. We send her forward to her best adventure yet, with all her best wishes and biggest hugs. Go Adora." Thank you.
Adora was trained in Mill Creek State Prison by trainer Damon Pashulk. Let's see their video.
My name is Damon, and this year I'm very proud to introduce
is Adora. She's a 2-year-old purebred golden retriever, although I swear that she's part human. Adora has such a huge personality. From day one, she and I clicked immediately. I'm no stranger to the many different traits and challenges that training golden retrievers carry, but Adora was my first female retriever, and she displayed her diva-ness pretty quickly in our relationship. Alongside her princess personality is Adora's strong drive to work, learn, and above all else, to please her human. Over the last year, Adora has helped me immensely by getting me through all the uncertainties of a possible cancer diagnosis, many days and nights when I've been trapped in my own head with worrisome thoughts and bleak future glances. Adora has been there with me. Adora has been there with me with her sassiness and her loving little face to give me a hug or a snuggle, always making me feel 100% better. Looking her square in the eyes, it's almost as if she was saying everything is going to be all right. I'm going to miss her deeply. I'm confident in informing whoever receives Adora, you're in for a life-changing experience, a life-changing relationship with her. She will do for you what she has done for me, and so much more. Words can't rightfully describe my gratitude towards TLC and GDA and to the administration of Mule Creek for giving me the opportunity to change my life around and to start living with a purpose. I want to thank my supervisors, Ms. Maples and Ms. Parisi and Ms. Herman, also all my fellow trainers. I'd also like to send a shout out to Adora's puppy raiser family, who never lost faith that Adora would get to the finish line. You all should be very proud of her. Lastly, to my biggest fans and my biggest supporters, my family, I love you all, and one more dog, and I'm home. Thank you.
Next, we have Phil and his facility service dog, Darcy. Phil is honorably retired police sergeant. He now serves as a patrol chaplain for the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, accompanying law enforcement personnel spiritually, emotionally, and psychologically, as well as those in the community affected by trauma. He is board certified and accredited by the National Association of Catholic Chaplains. Let's welcome Phil.
Darcy. Sit. Click. So I spoke before, so I will limit my remarks to 20 minutes. I'm just kidding. Less than 30 minutes. Couple of interesting factoids. Darcy and Durga are sisters. So whenever Moises and I had training issues, we could chalk it up to family tradition. Another interesting thing is Darcy's puppy raisers, Kathy and Paul. Kathy, where you at? Oh, right. We met before the ceremony, instant friends. Paul, who's not with us here today, and I just happened to work together at Burbank. He is? Where's he at? Oh, sorry, brother. We worked together at Burbank PD, and we had no clue that this connection was going to be made, so thank you, sir. I'd like to thank folks who are not here. I second everybody's appreciation for all the folks at GDA, and it takes a team, it takes a family. I want to thank my captain, Jen C2, for recognizing the potential for a wellness resource that these facility dogs offer. My brother, Kyle, over here with Watertown PD, who says cops don't have a soft side? Right? So wrong. Appreciate him and his department for seeing the potential in this. I want to thank my wife, Christy, and part of my team, my good friend Lisa, my good friend Todd, and Elise Stearns. Elise, would you stand up? Elise is in our executive committee for the chaplaincy program for the Sheriff's Department. So she and I are gonna put our heads together and find out how we can capitalize on Darcy going forward. So as Sonia mentioned briefly, we chaplains walk with people who are deputies and their families and so forth, retirees who are undergoing some emotional and spiritual and psychological issues. We also work with members of the community who've been affected by trauma and suffering from trauma, victims, families, and witnesses and so forth. And our station has been is the tip of the spear with these fires. As a matter of fact, we've got some special briefings today to help some of the deputies decompress from what they've experienced out there. Darcy's job starts in about 20 minutes. We got a long way to go, so thank you again, everybody. Appreciate it.
Darcy was raised by Kathy and Paul Orlowski. I do believe Kathy is gonna come up and read something for us. Let's welcome Kathy.
Good morning. First time puppy raiser, long speech. I'll try to cut it down. Our journey as first time puppy raisers began on a bright sunny March morning in 2022. Here on campus, an adorable 8-week-old puppy named Darcy was placed into my arms, where she wiggled and licked her way into our hearts. We brought Darcy home and immediately began our training. Crate training and house training were at the top of the list. I had never crate trained any of our pet dogs. I was too weak. I couldn't do it. So this was new to me. Thankfully, I had great advice and tips on how to do this from our fabulous canine development team at the time, Hannah, Kelly, and Mindy. The first few nights were tough, let's face it. You know, it's a puppy, it's a newborn. We didn't get much sleep, but kept our eyes on the prize. Eventually she grew comfortable sleeping in her crate, and she preferred to take her naps there. House training went well with very frequent trips outside to get busy. Thankfully, those trips grew less and less as she got older. We began puppy kindergarten where under the tutelage of our fabulous area leaders, Bob and Pat English, Darcy and I learned the cues and commands crucial to her training. She was a quick learner, very confident, and willing to work. Of course, when treats were involved, she was up to the task. Soon after she became street legal, we ventured out into this great big world. Some of our favorite outings were, we would go every Friday, meet up with the Santa Clarita group. Hey guys. For our Friday morning walks. And Darcy didn't she always announce that she was there? She was a little vocal. It was there that Darcy practiced walking with a group of pups, knowing that because she was in her vest, this was her time to work. It was also a good time for us to, as puppy raisers, compare notes. It was a great, great experience. Another of our weekly outings was attending Mass at church. Darcy, being Darcy, was quite vocal at first, so we had to leave early, didn't make it through the whole service, but eventually she learned to just settle at my feet and not stand or sit or kneel. Well, dogs don't kneel. Each time I did. Still, she would bark every now and then on occasion. I would apologize to the people around me, and they just smiled, and it's okay. One lady even said, "Oh, that's just her way of saying amen." She had many admirers at church, and she loved to greet them all, and they her. There was one couple in particular whose hearts Darcy stole. She greeted them each week with such exuberance. The smiles she brought to their faces were priceless, and he was coincidentally retired police officer. Darcy went in for training at 18 months. She started out as guide dog, in guide dog training, and eventually was switched to service dog training, where she was sent down to RJD in San Diego. She began, I already said that. Her incarcerated trainer lovingly and patiently guided her to where she is today. I wish to express my deepest thanks to my husband, my son and his wife, my family members and friends for your support and cooperation in Darcy's training. I thank all of you for standing still and ignoring the wiggly black puppy who used to bounce around in circles around your feet. My deepest great thanks and gratitude to everyone here at GDA TLC for all the support, encouragement, and genuine caring and friendship. I am humbled to be a part of this honorable organization. And I have to give a huge shout out to the puppy sitters, I see one there, who allow us raisers to take a few hours or an evening out to go out to dinner with puppy free, or even to go on vacation. I'm very grateful for this time, for this gift that you gave to us. And now to you, Phil and Darcy. I am beyond thrilled to witness your new partnership. Phil, I know in my heart that you will love and care for Darcy and to help her fulfill her destiny. To Miss Darcy, I love you, and I'm so very proud of you. I will carry you in my heart always. And I just want to say, how special is it that Darcy was raised in the home of a retired police officer, and now to be partnered with one. Coincidence? I think not. To Darcy and Phil, Godspeed. Thank you.
Darcy was trained at Richard J. Donovan facility by trainer Braulio Soto. I'm going to invite Jess to read a letter from Darcy's trainer.
Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Simpson. I'm one of the service dog instructors down at Richard Donovan. This is a letter from her trainer. My name is Braulio Soto, and I had the privilege of being Darcy's primary trainer at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility. Darcy was my first dog as a primary trainer, and while I taught her a great deal, I can honestly say she taught me just as much. Through her, I learned compassion, responsibility, and most importantly, patience. And when I say patience, I mean real patience. For those of you who haven't had the pleasure of meeting Darcy, let me tell you, she can be a bit of a diva, but I say that with love. Once you earn her trust and love, she becomes your best friend. Darcy knows exactly when to be funny, fun, snuggly, serious, and of course, when it's time to get down to business and work. She's incredibly smart, thoughtful, and will do anything to make you happy, even if it means trying to sneak in a kiss or two. I want to thank GDA for the opportunity to participate in the service dog program, and I want to thank my team and the secondary trainers who helped get Darcy to the finish line. As for Darcy's client, I hope she brings you the same unconditional love she's given me. Cherish her and know that together you both will accomplish amazing things. Darcy is a special pup, and I'm excited for the journey ahead for both of you. Have fun in Darcy land. Thank you.
And we keep moving, and our next student is Shannon with her autism service dog, Hula. Shannon is a dedicated mother to a child on the autism spectrum. Her service dog, Hula, will benefit Ryder and will empower him to fully engage in the world around him and spread this passion for animal conservation. Together, they work to show the diverse strengths within the autism community and their important place in the world. Let's welcome Shannon.
Hello. I'm so thankful to be standing here. Our family has been waiting for a long time to be matched with a service dog, and we could hardly believe it when we got the call from Hannah saying that we were going to begin training in January. I want to thank the chapels for encouraging us to apply. Watching my son snuggle with their puppy that they've been raising just confirmed that this is what we needed to do. So thank you guys so much. This past 10 days has been incredible. Exhausting, challenging, encouraging, and fun, and also intimidating. But through it all, we have had an amazing team of trainers by our side, being our champions. Sonia, Jessica, and Sean, thank you all. Thank you for pouring your knowledge into us day after day, fine-tuning our skills and encouraging us. You have challenged us, encouraged us, and equipped us with the tools we need to welcome our dogs into our lives and begin to see the power that these dogs have to change the arc of our stories. I've already seen the impact that Hula has had on our family. FaceTiming with my son and showing him the cool things that Hula can do has helped him to overcome obstacles that just felt impossible for him. Hula will give my son the love and acceptance he longs for, and she can communicate it in a language that he can receive. Hula will remind him what an amazing, brilliant, funny, delightful person he is, and that his place in this world matters. He matters, and anxiety and fear don't dictate his life. Love does. Thank you to my husband and my in-laws for your continual undying support. Thank you to the puppy raisers, Damien, and the incarcerated trainers, the GDA, TLC trainers, the donors, my classmates. Each of you have been an integral part of this team, and now because of all of you, I get to bring Hula home to my son, and we will now begin the next chapter of our story, and it will be beautiful. Thank you.
Hula was raised by Damon Hine, and I'm going to invite Allison Hagen to say a few words.
Hi everyone, I'm the West LA area leader. I was the area leader for Damon and Hula. I'm so grateful he asked me to read a few words. You're gonna have to imagine me as a tall, handsome white guy with glasses when I read this. Vince and I are so thrilled that Hula will be sharing her smarts and her love with another family. We're incredibly proud of the Hula girl and especially her incarcerated trainer for the remarkable job well done. We couldn't have raised her right without the guidance and support of our area leaders, Allison and Sheila, my fellow West Side Raisers, awesome puppy sitters, fellow raiser and playmate, Tomi and Hashi, and of course, without question, the amazing folk at GDA TLC. Blessings to all, and as Hula frequently heard, good job, Mama.
Hula was trained at Richard J. Dodival Correctional Facility by trainer Babak Adzagdelani, and we have a video to share.
Babak Delani, this is Hula, which you know by now. Wave, wave. There you go, good girl. Man, I love Hula. I'm gonna miss her. She's taught me a lot. You know, I'm a perfectionist, and I've learned with Hula that it's just important to keep the momentum and to keep working small improvements and making a progress bit by bit, but not having to reach, you know, the goal right away. And I'm just like such a perfectionist. I'm always trying to do my best. Hula's taught me to be patient. She's an amazing dog. Hula, good girl. She's an amazing dog. You're gonna love her. You probably already love her. And I'm just grateful for GDA, TLC for giving us this opportunity to, give back. My whole life I was someone that was really selfish, and I didn't, care about others, didn't try to make the world a better place. And through this program and with Hula, we're making the world a better place. We're hopefully changing your life with this service dog. So congratulations. I love Hula so much. I want to give a shout out to the breeding program for doing such a great job with Hula. She's perfect. They might have to shut down the program though if they just start cloning Hula. They should clone Hula. She's so great. I think she's the most wonderful dog, and you're so happy right now, I bet. And I just want to wish you so much success, and I hope that she changed your life as much as she changed mine, and that you have many years of happy service with her. Congratulations.
One more student. We are gonna have Yarra with her autism service dog, Violet. Yarra is the mother of a child on the autism spectrum. She couldn't be more excited about the positive impact Violet will have on their life. Let's welcome Yarra.
So I wrote something, but I'm not sure I will be able to read all of that. So I think I just want to say thank you to every single one of you for making that happen. This means so much, not only to my son that I'm already seeing this huge impact, but my family, friends, and I'm sure there's gonna be, lots of waves of great impact for, the entire community. So wanted to thank you, all of you. I don't want to start saying names. I don't want to forget anyone, so thanks.
Thank you, Yarra. Violet was raised by David Durga, and we're going to invite him up on stage.
Thank you. Also, my wife, Celeste, helped quite a bit with Violet. We had recently became empty nesters and had lost our family dog, and we were flying on a plane, and I was watching documentaries, and I saw a documentary about guide dogs, and I asked her, what do you think about that? We came home, contacted guide dogs. About a week later, they came to our house. This all happened really fast for us. They said, Violet she's our first dog. She was born the day before Halloween, and before Christmas, a couple days before, they called us up and said, would you be willing to take a dog before Christmas? So she was like this big, really young. So we got her really young. Enjoyed every minute of it. She went everywhere with us. She went to work with me every day, and when I would take her out to get busy in the office building, lots of people, would love to see the puppy, and she was a real ambassador for Guide Dogs of America, and all the people now still ask me what became of her, so I'm really happy to be able to share her story now. We couldn't be happier with the family she's going to, and this great service she's gonna do for all of them. We also like to, recognize Guide Dogs of America, as everybody has, and they really had our back during a short, difficult time we had. They really helped us out, and we're so grateful for everything, and thank you for everybody, and we really look forward to seeing photos of Violet later on, and we're so happy where she's gonna go. And also, we thought we saw the big picture of everything here, but after seeing the videos, especially of the incarcerated inmates, really seeing how it affects their life also, and what good these dogs do for those folks is really good. So thank you, everybody.
Violet was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by trainer John Winkleman. Let's see a video of them.
Hi everybody, I'm John Winkleman, and this is Violet, most amazing service dog I've ever had the opportunity of working with. Very grateful to be part of Guide Dogs of America and Tender Loving Canines. This is a great opportunity to give back and to make a difference in our world. Violet's made a great difference in my world. Her nickname is Smoochie. She is so quick to try to give you kisses, so you should know that. She's absolutely adorable and lovable, and she's really gonna make a difference. Great companion. She goes out to visit every weekend with me and my wife. Great around families, kids, and just she's gonna make a great addition to your household and your life. I'm so grateful to be able to have a part in bringing Violet into your life, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Well, to this amazing team, you guys, you did it. Made it. You are graduating today, and my last big congratulations to our class 431. Good job, guys.